Testing, testing, testing. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. You got me, right? Okay, Cam, let me hear you.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
You got him? Okay, cool. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pickle Fieldhouse in Gallatin, Tennessee, on the campus of Volunteer State Community College, where this is the second game of doubleheader action in the Tennessee Community College Athletic Association. I don't normally say the whole thing. TCCAA conference action between the Salukis of Southwest Tennessee and the Pioneers of Volunteer State. Salukis come in with a record of 5-14 overall, 2-5 in conference play. The Pioneers are 2-7 in conference play, 3-16 overall. And these two teams have played down at Southwest Tennessee. The Pioneers came away with a 3-point victory. Checking, make sure, I believe that was 94-91. It's a tight contest down in November. Not finding it right where I thought it was. I'll find that later, but if you weren't with us at the game one, the Lady Pioneers won their first conference game of the year, 77-68 over the Lady Salukis. Let's go to the Toyota Gallatin starting lineups. First for the visiting Salukis. Number 1, Jaden Taylor, a 6'2 sophomore guard from Memphis, Tennessee. Gabriel Kinsey wearing number 4, 6'7 sophomore, Broward County, Florida. Dustin Richmond wearing number 10, 6'1 sophomore, Memphis, Tennessee, Harding Academy. And number 11, Nick Woodard, their leading scorer, 6'7" sophomore from Oglethorpe, Georgia. And Jerry Taylor, number 35, 6'6" freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, are the starting five for head coach Jarrett Stevens in his third year. Not only is he the head basketball coach, also the athletic director for the Salukis of Southwest Tennessee. Now the starting lineup for the Pioneers. Willie Wilson, 5'7" freshman guard. He's a transfer from UT Chattanooga. Number 10, Asa Hardaway, sophomore from Hunters Lane High School, 6'1" guard who has been scoring it well here of late. At 21 in the loss to Walter State on Monday. Number 12, Rob Correa, 6'2" freshman wingman from Beach High School, just down the road, Hendersonville, Tennessee. And Drew Page, also from Beach High School. Transfer, played football at MTSU, 6'6" wing, wearing number 21. Number 35, Kenton Major, sophomore transfer from Welch College, just down the road here in Sumner County. He's from Gallatin, Tennessee. Went to Station Camp High School. Those are the starting five for head coach Johnny Lynn in his first year at the helm for the men's basketball team. 30-year head coach for the women's softball team. And he is assisted by Greg Law, athletic trainer here for the Vol State athletic program, is Justin McKinney. And we are getting set for Corey Terrell to announce the starting lineup over the public address announcers, speakers. And want to add in one of the volunteer state baseball players. Going to bring in Cam Hodges, who has graciously agreed to put on a headset here. He's a redshirt freshman from Sevier County. Cam, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Still got his practice clothes on from earlier practice today. Game opening day on this Saturday against Vincennes. You ready?
Born ready.
Cam from Sevier County, went to Sevierville High School. Actually, he's from Sevierville. Actually not, are you? He's Sevier County High School, not Sevierville County. Sevier County High School. And are you actually from Sevierville, or is it a small town? I know your mom lives in Kodak.
Right. Born and raised in Sevierville.
Okay.
Went to Sevier County High School.
Okay. So he and another teammate from Sevier County, Corbin Overbay, have been here now for 3 semesters. It's just started their 4th semester, as we have a little extra coaching out here, as the Salukis are wearing a navy uniform, have their names, have the Salukis name on the back. That would have helped me if they had had their actual name. Everybody's name is Saluki, but a little bit easier numbering to read than we had for Walter State the other day. That was awful. Black uniforms with navy blue numbers. So Gabriel Kinsey and Drew Page will tap it off on the Sumner Regional Medical Center tip-off. Possession goes to the Salukis as we are underway at the Richard Moore Gymnasium. Nick Woodard handles the ball, and first shot goes up and goes in. And he is fouled by Rob Correa on the shot. So Correa picks up his first personal. And Woodard bricks a free throw. Correa will get the rebound. Up court pass to Willie Wilson. Able to make a play. Pioneers are undermanned here in terms of size. Woodard will go to the rack, and he's down on the court for the second time, but has his second bucket. Southwest takes an early 4-point lead. Willie Wilson being guarded by Woodard. Correa almost walked. Wilson will drive and try to get it to Kenton Major. Major comes up with it, wide open three for Hardaway is good.
Nice.
Ball is slapped away out of bounds. Southwest will retain possession as athletic director Bobby Hudson here at Vol State picks up the loose ball, hands it back to one of the officials. Nice pass off the inbounds to Kinsey, but his shot is blocked. Willie Wilson will fire for three. No good. Kenton Major with the rebound right back up with the left hand.
Nice play.
Major had 2 points in the loss to Walter State on Monday, averaging just under 3 a game. Jaden Taylor steps back for three, in and out, and the tap back in. See who that is. That is, I believe, Jerry Taylor, number 35, gets that tap over the top of, I believe that was Drew Page. 6-5 lead for Southwest. Hardaway scored 21 on Monday and had 5 threes. Willie Wilson driving, kick to Hardaway, and a quick closeout by 2 Salukis. He'll give it up to Drew Page, who muscles in, and that's going to be a charge on Drew Page. This is Drew's 9th game of the year. He came on after the break, and as I said, a former football player, so might have been thought as a football move right there. Wide open underneath is Jerry Taylor as everybody came out to guard the ball. Kenton Major 35, 40 feet away from the bucket. No threat there, but Hardaway is. He's going to try to bank one in, and he'll get it off the glass.
The bank is open today.
Hardaway with his second three. Kick out to Kinsey, and there's a 3-point shot by Gabriel Kinsey. Only shooting it at 23.5%. Doesn't throw up too many of them. That was only the 35th attempt of the year for Kinsey in his 9th May three-pointer. Willie Wilson will fire for three, and it is no good, but Kenton Major was cleared out by Gabriel Kinsey, and Kinsey will draw the harm, his first foul. Ball State will have fresh 20 on the clock. They put 30. I think that's Josh Pito, one of the officials. Josh Pito, Dustin Williams, and our head referee, Joey Richardson, the 3 officials for today's game. Drew Page had that pass defended well by Jerry Taylor. Wilson wide open for three. He's going to fire, and off shot. Major tried to get that tap to the corner, but no teammate was there. A long step in there by Jaden Taylor. Cam, did you play a little basketball at Sevier County High School?
I did not. I quit basketball when I was in 6th grade.
Nick Woodard being guarded by Rob Correa. Fadeaway shot, and he gets the roll to go, and then looks over to the Pioneer bench talking to somebody. See Cooper Harris smiling down there. Might have been him. Wilson's going to fire for three and hit this one. Willie Wilson has gotten a lot more confidence in his shot, although he did only score 3 against the Senators on Monday. 13-11, Southwest leads. Kinsey going to go to the hole and hit. Kinsey, third leading scorer at 13.5. He had 17 against Motlow State in a 30-point blowout win by Southwest Tennessee. Drew Page could not handle the pass from Rob Correa, and it goes out of bounds. Southwest Tennessee will take possession as the Jersey Mike's first subs of the game in for Vol State, Sabino Otira, Christian Shaw, and the leading scorer in the conference, Myquan Tucker. Number 1. Shot is good. Woodard. They give him 3 on that.
I don't think so. I might have. He's on fire today.
he's a scorer. Missed shot. Down by 6, and Jaden Taylor, he's going to go to the basket. Get that runner to go. I got 20. Maybe they didn't count that as a 3. Otira out to Christian Shaw, who has not played a lot of minutes in the last several games. Otira will have the step around and with the left hand get that bucket to go. Otira, 3rd in the conference in field goal percentage, just under 59%. And a lot of his buckets are just like that one, inside. Pass is not handled by Taylor. And checking in the game for Southwest Tennessee, Davion Warfield, number 23. And Jerry Taylor will get a break. So apparently that was only a 2-point shot as I total up my score sheet. It says 19 points for the Salukis. Tucker will pick and roll, and the pass is just a little too tall, picked off by Warfield. Underneath is Kinsey, and he turns right around, gets it right off the glass. Cam, were you here for the ladies' victory earlier?
I was, actually.
A little bit different pace game here.
A lot different. A lot quicker.
Yeah. Wilson at the top of the key, no good, off to the right. And Woodard will push till he gets to the top of the key and give it up to Taylor. Taylor spin move in the paint, and a turnaround is good.
Good play.
Southwest scoring just under 81 points a game, and they're scoring it with ease here this ball game. 10-point lead. Hardaway faked the 3, has that ball tapped away, but Otira gets the rebound and dribbles in, will miss on the field goal attempt, but he'll go to the free throw line. Number 23, Davion Warfield, picks up his first personal. Otira will step to the free throw line. It's not been a fun place for him this year. Just under 44%. And gets the roll on the first attempt. Otira from Antioch, Tennessee, a transfer from King University. 6'4" sophomore in his first year at Vol State, and he goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. That's the reverse announcer's curse there, Cam. Woodard spots up, shoots, and hits. Nick Woodard got it going on. He's got 10, averages 20, almost 21. And Otira goes to the rack, high off the glass, and Myquan Tucker gets his first bucket. So we have the leading scorer and the number 3 scorer in the league in this game. Warfield will pick up a 3. JoJo Brown now has checked into the ball game. Handling the ball over to Hardaway. Down to Christian Shaw in the corner. Hardaway will drive to the paint, give it up to Otira, and over to Tucker. Assist to Otira, and Tucker hangs in the air to get another layup. There ain't any question that both Tucker and Woodard know who has what in terms of point situation. 3-pointer by Warfield again in the corner, no good. Otira is going to go right to the hole with the left hand, and it's good. Otira with 4 points. Timeout is called. I believe that is called by Jarrett Stevens, head coach for Southwest Tennessee, as the lead has been cut to 7. So, Cam, tell us a little bit about yourself here. What are you majoring in here at Ball State?
I'm majoring in transportation and logistics.
All right. What do you want to do with that?
Hopefully, there's a couple businesses I want to work for in Knoxville, but we'll see where that kind of takes me.
Okay. What kind of businesses?
One is called Axel Logistics out of Knoxville, and then there's another one called C.H. Robinson.
Okay. But, I mean, they're moving freight, right?
Freight.
Okay.
Axel Logistics deals with more trucks, and C.H. Robinson's deals with more international planes, boats, trains.
Who do you want to give a shout-out to? Who might be listening here?
Maybe Mom. I think Mom, Jessica. I think
Jessica?
she might be listening.
Just met Jessica on Sunday. Cam brought her to church. Good to meet your mom. Dump off to Warfield inside by Woodard. And he draws the foul. JoJo Brown picks up his first personal, and Warfield will go to the free throw line. Checking in for Southwest, Will Ferris wearing number 2. So Warfield, Ferris, Taylor, Kinsey, and Woodard, the 5 in the ball game. Apparently we had some kind of dispute. Not sure what it was, but Warfield, a couple dribbles, and he'll put up his first of 2. Warfield with a three-pointer now gets his second free throw, shooting it just under 65% for the year. Goes 1 for 2, and 29-21 as the double team employed right across the timeline. Tucker with the 17-footer is short. Taylor kicks out to Warfield for 3, no good. This is going to be some run and gun basketball now. So this just gives me that that feel. Willie Wilson double teamed, and this is going to be a tie-up. Ball State will retain possession. Shot clock should stay at 21 seconds as they had the ball before the tie-up. 10:53 to go in the first half. 29-21. Salukis lead. Otira off to Shaw. Shaw looking for Tucker, and he'll just hand it off. Warfield guarding Tucker, and he'll be stripped. Warfield gets the strip. Kinsey looked like he walked at the three-point line, but he drives all the way in. One tap, no good, and a rebound, no good. Kinsey 0 for 3 in that, and gets a silly foul about 75 feet away from the basket. Drew Page will check in for Sabino Otira. Cam, I got the other half of my Jersey Mike sub right here. Just didn't have any time to eat that one.
Looks like I got to get into it at halftime.
Well, I don't have time. It's just there's too much to do. Getting ready. But I had me a number 9 Club Supreme, half of it, while I was watching you all practice baseball. Thought I was going to get it in between basketball games. Shaw is going to spot up for 3, in and out. Christian Shaw misses his first shot. Woodard being guarded by JoJo Brown. This is definitely a mismatch as Woodard backs him down and has a wide open Warfield underneath as the double team came to Nick Woodard. Wilson is double team, gives it up to Page. Over to JoJo Brown. Back to Page, take down the lane, misses the layup. 2-on-2, and Jaden Taylor, who's not going to stop, going to go and kiss it off the glass for 2. 12-point lead now by Southwest Tennessee. Wilson, nice pass to himself off the back of Dustin Richmond. JoJo Brown got in the air and had nobody to pass it to. 3-on-1 break. Jaden Taylor with the 7-footer. And we'll take a timeout. The Pioneers will take a break here, and they are down by 14. We will take it with them. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
One thing I would say that's really special about Vol State is essentially the relationship that the institution has with its students.
This is a place where you can get comfortable and you can be fine-tuned with the people that are in the same field as you are.
Vol State is like my second home. I've gained so much here, I can't even describe it all. So my story began for me about 5 years ago. Had the world in the palm of my hands. I go into work one day and then I'm told you're going to be laid off indefinitely. We don't have a space or a place for you. And there was two things I could have done. I could have just folded and just said, you know what, my life is ruined, it's over, I'm defeated. Or I could pick myself up, dust myself off and say, let's start again. And so I decided that I would come to Vol State.
Vol State's prepared me by giving me all the skills I need to start off. This first class is about mechanical engineering and more of the physical side of mechatronics, just creating 3D objects with routers and mills.
This is where it's all at.
I didn't realize how great this place was until I really explored my.
We are back with 9:10 to go in first half. Southwest with a 35-21 lead here early. They are getting any shot they want, and a lot of them are at the rim. Nick Woodard has been hot. He's got 5 buckets. Willie Wilson's open in the corner, fires a 3. It's a little strong. Foul called on Dustin Richmond. Apparently on the hold, his first foul. Richmond started this ball game, haven't called his name out, has not scored yet. 6'1" sophomore from Memphis. Not enough basketballs to go around out there as Nick Woodard been putting it up as Drew Page goes to the rack, scores his first bucket. Jaden Taylor and Nick Woodard put up 9 field goals. Woodard with the basketball, guarded by Hardyway. Woodard can see right over the top, and he gets it to Ferris, who bangs with Kenton Major. Major doesn't move. Ferris ends up on the floor. Hardyway now on the right side. So Drew Page will go right in or left and then come back right, and he'll be fouled. So we'll see free throws from Drew Page. If you've not seen Drew Page shoot free throws, this will be a little different than you've seen. He shoots a high arcing free throw. First one is no good. When it goes in, it's pretty. When it doesn't, it's not. And there's a long rebound there as he misses 2. Shooting it at a 53% average. Woodard from deep 3 is nothing but net.
Wow.
It's his first 3 ball. He had one that was close. Wilson's going to get fouled at the boundary right in front of his coach. Taylor picks up his second foul, 6-team foul. So the next foul by Southwest Tennessee is the lights were turned out up here. Uh-oh, off again in the mezzanine. I'm not sure if somebody's playing with it or it's automatic.
I think it means they're about to go out.
I hope not. I saw women's coach Otis Key over there trying to figure it out. They did not stop the basketball game for the issue. Mainly the lights up here in the mezzanine level. Drew Page, who's not a threat from the three-point line. Joey Richardson said, my bad. That's Ball State basketball. Drew Page has not attempted a three-point shot in the 8+ games that he's played in. Averaging 9.5 points a game, though. A high pass by Correa over to Page, and makes a Hardyway for three. That's his third three-pointer of the ball game. He's the leading scorer for Ball State at 9, and Pioneers down by 12. Going to need some stops. Kinsey with the ball. Gives it up to Brooks, who's in the game, and nice pass to the cutting Richmond. Heard me say that he hadn't scored yet, so figured he'd get on the board. Small lineup for Ball State. Hardyway's going to go to the rim and get the runner to go.
Good play.
Up court pass is contended by Rob Correa, but the shot goes and the foul is called on Correa. It'll be his second. Bucket 2, Jordan Brooks. And he will go to the free throw line. Christian Shaw, Myquan Tucker will check in for Rob Correa and Kenton Major. 42-28. 42 points already up for the Salukis. And the nice bounce. The free throw is good. So Southwest Tennessee employing the double team 30+ feet away from the basket. It's giving Ball State a little bit of a problem. Myquan Tucker working down the block now. He comes up and leaves Drew Page all alone as that ball slapped out of bounds by Will Ferris, who looks at the official with a surprised look. I don't know what he's surprised about. He either slapped his hand or slapped the ball. Attempted pass by Hardyway, and there's a kick ball that will cause the shot clock to be reset to 20 seconds. 43-28, 15-point lead, Southwest Tennessee. Tucker has it in the paint, works around. He can get a left-handed shot up. It's no good. Three-point shot, gets the roll. Davion Warfield, it's his second three. Now 46-28, Southwest Tennessee lead. Warfield had 33 against Motlow State on Saturday. Tucker high for the rebound. He falls down out of bounds as that rebound went high and away. Jerry Taylor checks back in the ball game. Jordan Brooks comes to the bench. Three-pointer by Kinsey. And now a 21-point lead. Pioneers back on November 15th as Hardyway misses that three attempt. Down at Southwest Tennessee, defeated the Salukis 93-91. But if they're going to do it tonight, they're going to have a furious comeback inside to Tucker. Now back to Page. Tucker will work on Kinsey, but had nothing on the baseline, so he pulls it back out. All-State spreading the defense, looking for a slot to drive, but Willie Wilson will pull up for three in the corner. Ball State's going to need to get hot from three-point land, no question, and they're going to have to make stops. Nice dribble there and got it right to the rim. Tucker with the goaltend on the layup attempt by Jerry Taylor, who says that he got fouled as well. Sabino Otira, Jersey Mike's sub for Drew Page. Page scored 17 in the game against Walter State, but having a little bit of trouble scoring here. Pass to Tucker. Hit the defender in the back. Hardaway has his three blocked, gets it back. Out to Wilson for three. No good. It's long. Tucker, that ball just found his hand, and he gets the putback. He has 3 field goals, and I don't think he's got one that's farther than 7 feet away. As soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's open. 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebound to Tucker. Otira was flashing. Tucker tried to get it to him. Kinsey will get into the restricted area and get that field goal to roll right over the front of the rim and in. 53-33, 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Hardaway for three. Doesn't use the glass that time, Cam.
Not that time.
He
I guess the bank closed at a certain time tonight.
It was closed in, wasn't it?
Right.
Bounce pass into, is that Richmond? And he is fouled. No, that is Ferris. Hardaway gets the foul. I was looking at the wrong official there to see who's going to call it. Will Ferris will head to the free throw line. 5'10", sophomore from Memphis Bartlett High School. First attempt is no good. Will Ferris has played in all 19 games. JoJo Brown checks in for, JoJo Brown and Rob Correa have checked in. Ferris averaging just under 3 points a game. Gets the second one to roll in. And now the 9th member of the squad, Jean LaFleur, 6'11" freshman from Haiti, now patrolling in the paint as the whistle's blowing, and apparently we have a clock issue again. Salukis will inbound. Just in front of the scores table. Jerry Taylor is replaced. So Nick Woodard, Gabrielle Kinsey, Jean LaFleur, Dustin Richmond, and Will Ferris, the 5 in for Southwest Tennessee. Apparently still having a clock issue. We're trying to get fixed. Rob Correa will inbound. Otira will get it at the 3-point line against LaFleur. Jump stop, and there's going to be a travel called on Otira. Once you jump stops, Cam, you can't do anything else after that.
That's right.
I don't even think you can breathe.
No,
I think
not at
that's
that point.
I think that's not allowed. Not sure what Otira was going to do up against 6'11" Jean LaFleur there, but
Yeah, I don't know what I do either.
Woodard backs in, turns to the right, and kisses off the glass. Nick Woodard is saying this is too easy. 15 in the half. 23-point lead as Correa will try to drive to the basket. Thought that might be a foul, but I think they're just saying that he knocked it out of bounds. Whole lot of contact as Correa ended up on the brand new floor here at Richard Moore Gymnasium. Jersey Mike's sub is Christian Shaw. He comes in and he indicates that he would like a timeout called. So we will see if it's a 3 or a full timeout. Full timeout called by head coach Johnny Lynn. So we'll take it with him. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
Tim Reese and Cam Hodges sitting astride as the analyst for today's contest. And in the director's chair, Nico Wallace, student here at Vol State as well. He's handling the cameras and the commercials. I want to thank Toyota of Gallatin, Jersey Mike's Subs, Full Count Ministries, and Sumner Regional Medical Center for their support of Vol State athletics. Christian Shaw will try to inbound on a alley-oop dunk to Myquan Tucker. And the pass is missed, but the foul is called on Will Ferris. It'll be his first. Maybe a hold. Myquan Tucker can get up, Cam.
He can get up there. He can really get up there. He's a good player. He's a good player.
Leading scorer in the league and 6th in the country. And hits that free throws. First attempt of the game as Drew Page checks back in. Tucker is the leading scorer and the leading free throw shooter by percentage at just right at 89%. He is 2 for 2 in this game. 8 points so far. Did not start in today's game, and a couple games ago didn't get the start. Understand he was late to practice one time, so Coach Lynn is trying to set a standard as that pass was not handled by LaFleur. Drew Page could not save it, so he had to knock it off of LaFleur's body. There's a lot of body there to use at 6'11". Young man from Haiti. Asa Hardyway looking for an angle. 15 on the shot clock. Myquan Tucker step back, and he'll shoot from there. Fakes it, dribbles right, and shoots. Misses. Otira could not get the rebound, and Myquan Tucker will contest. Nick Woodard. Shot is missed. And we have a problem. Is it a shot clock or is... Yeah, the ball did not hit the... Or maybe are they going to say it did hit it? They're saying 22 on the shot clock. Oh, they reset down to 20, thinking that it had hit the iron, I think, on that layup. Woodard steps in and steps back. And he's on the deck again, misses the shot. Otira with the rebound. In the corner to Wilson. To Page, he's going to drive. Sees Otira underneath. Pass is picked up by Otira, and the shot is no good. Page tried to get the rebound, but he was undercut. I believe that's going to be by Ferris. Number 2, Will Ferris picks up his second foul, and Drew Page will take his high free throw shooting to the line again. LaFleur checks out and Davion Warfield back in. Tucker nearly got that rebound as Page comes in and gets another pass or throw off of a Southwest Tennessee player. Ball State will have possession with 20 on the shot clock. Drew Page struggling with that free throw attempt. Tucker to the rim again.
Wow. Nice play.
He avoided that charge, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Ferris tried to take a charge. He'll dribble to the left, kick out to Warfield, who gets it under to Woodard. That was not Warfield, that was Richmond. And Tucker's going to pick up his first personal. And Woodard will go to the line. Nick Woodard, 6'7", from Oglethorpe, Georgia, sophomore. First free throw, no good. He is 0 for 2 at the line. Third in the conference with 8 rebounds a game. 6th in the conference at the free throw line. 1 for 3 now. Christian Shaw will check in for Otira. Southwest looks like they're picking up probably double team at the half-court line. They do not. Man-to-man defense employed by the Salukis. Laquan Tucker's going to come out and going to be open for 3. Fires, a little strong. And Kinsey with the rebound. 30 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock tempered just by a little bit. Woodard hesitated from 3. She comes up short and rebound to Tucker. And the Pioneers will probably play for the last shot. Down by 20. Double team. Kick over to Wilson in the corner for 3. It's good, but it leaves some time for the Salukis. Now with 5 on the clock. Let's see if Richmond's going to take it himself. Gets a pick, kicks out to Woodard, up to Hardaway, but he doesn't have enough time. And the clock goes off. So the Pioneers do get the 3 ball at the end of the half and play good enough defense to prevent Southwest from scoring at the buzzer. So 57-40 lead by Southwest as we will take a break for halftime, come back with about 3 minutes to go to give you some official scoring statistics and the current foul situation. Tim Reese, Cam Hodges, and Nico Wallace here at the Toyota of Gallatin Broadcast Center. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before, blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
Tim Reese back at halftime. 3.5 minutes to go before they start this second half big. 57.5 for Southwest Tennessee, averaging 80, almost 81 a game, 5th in the conference. And it'll take a huge letdown if Southwest doesn't score at least their average there. Ball State giving it up at 91 a game. So not looking good right now to keep it under that margin. Let's get to the halftime statistics. First for the visiting Salukis. 3 players with 2 fouls each. Jaden Taylor, Will Ferris, and Gabriel Kinsey. Nobody else in foul trouble for Southwest. Leading scorer in the ball game is Nick Woodard. He has 16. 12 for Gabriel Kinsey, 10 for Jaden Taylor, 9 for Davian Warfield, who had 33 in the game on Saturday, and 9 threes. He has 2 in this ball game. 4 points for Jerry Taylor, 3 for Jordan Brooks, 2 for Dustin Richmond, and 1 for Will Ferris for a total of 57 points. If you are keeping track at home, check my math. And now for the Pioneers, only player in any kind of foul trouble, Rob Correa has 2 fouls. Leading scorer is Myquan Tucker, who has 10. Willie Wilson with 9. Those are 3 threes. Asa Hardaway, I apologize, is the leading scorer at halftime. He has 11 points. He also has 3 three-pointers. And Willie Wilson have the 6 for Vol State. So 11 for Hardaway, 10 for Tucker, 9 for Willie Wilson, 6 points for Sabino Otira, and 2 each by Drew Page and Kenton Major for a total of 40 points. Pioneers 4 for 7 at the free throw line, and Southwest 4 for 8 from the free throw line. They have made 5 3-pointers. So Cam Hodges, a redshirt freshman baseball player, has joined me for this ball game. And Cam, what do you think about the first half?
I thought the first half at the beginning was pretty quick. It started to looked like it started to slow down, and then I think after watching the first half, if we get a few stops on defense and make a few points on the other end, I think we could have a good game, possibly come out with a win.
Well, you definitely need to work toward getting it under that 10-point margin. It's at 17 right now, and that is I haven't really noticed actually the bench, but I think there's plenty of players over there for Coach Lynn, but he typically goes short bench if he's in the game in the second half. Have not, unfortunately, been in a lot of games at the second half, or at least when it starts to get to what would be the fourth quarter, starts getting away from Vol State. That's been the issue. I don't know if it's a conditioning issue, if it's mental breakdowns, not exactly sure what it is, but the ball game the other day against Walters was a 10-point deficit at halftime. It ended at 30-point deficit. Vol State just got tired or lost focus.
Man.
So hopefully they can stay focused here and make this a ball game. Come back as Coach Lynn will start Willie Wilson, Asa Hardaway, Myquan Tucker, Drew Page, and Sabina Otira. Salukis will go with Jaden Taylor, Dustin Richmond, Nick Woodard, Gabriel Kinsey, and Jerry Taylor. I believe that's the starting 5 in the game, as there's your first empty possession that you need, as the pass was too strong. Tucker with a pull-up jumper is just short. Page could not get the tap. Tucker, number 1, guarding number 1. Taylor will pull up and hit the first shot of the half for Southwest. He now has 12. Wilson to Otira, and now on the other side to Hardaway. He'll get a runner. Rebound to Otira, and
good play.
The putback is good. Taylor hesitated there at the three-point line and met by Hardaway, and might have got a face full of Asa. Woodard wants to work on Mikewan Tucker. He's going to be doubled by Otero, but Woodard gets around it, can't get the layup to go. But Mikewan Tucker will pick up his second personal foul, and Woodard will go to the line. Nick Woodard in the Motlow State win on Saturday. Did not start the game. Ended up with 11 points in the win. 1 for 7 from three-point line, though. He has 1 3 in this game. Hits the first free throw. And good stroke right there. Davian Warfield will check in for Jerry Taylor. 1:10 into the second half. Jarrett Stevens, head coach for Southwest. Tucker working on Kinsey. Out to Page, now inside to Otero, now out to Hardaway. Close out by Warfield under 3. Page gets the loose ball and passes it right to Warfield. Up to Kinsey. Tucker can't do anything. Missed on the layup. Pass to Sabino Otero, 3-on-1. Otero's going to go right to the rack against Woodard and get a bucket. Ball knocked out of bounds. Inbound. Kinsey has to come from back court to the front court and almost had an over and back. Kinsey has wide open 3. He'll shoot and hit. That's Kinsey's third 3. And the lead is up to 20, 64-44. They're just not letting Mikewan Tucker get wide open shots. Bounce pass down to the block to Drew Page, working on Woodard. Fakes the first shot, and Otero and Page fight for the rebound and knock it out of bounds. Thanks for joining us on the Ball State Sports Network on YouTube. See how many we got here as it refreshes. Shot is off by Taylor. Rebound to Page. Drew Page looks a little gassed right now. He follows up court. He'll go down to the block. Hardaway hesitates, gives it up to Page, who goes in, looks for contact, and
my goodness,
has that one rim out. So one on each end that has rimmed out. And standing on the end line is Davian Warfield, as he was spotting up for 3. Apparently the new gym floor here at the Richard Moore Gymnasium's a little bit skinnier than what Davian Warfield's used to. Hardaway works it over to Tucker. He's got nothing. 15 on the shot clock, being guarded by Taylor. Willie Wilson's going to go in and find Kinsey.
Wow.
Mikewan Tucker gets the ball inside and little half hook there from the left hand. Gets that one to go, his first bucket of the half. Jaden Taylor can't get that one to go. He can get a shot off whenever he wants. Willie Wilson's going to go and stumbled a bit, got right into the back of Jaden Taylor, and Jaden Taylor's going to take the foul, his third. And Wilson will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Willie misses the first. Willie Wilson has struggled at the free throw line, hadn't been there a lot. Under 50% on the season. Now 10 for 21 and gets that one to go. Pure shooter and a scorer in high school at Nashville East High School. transfer from UT Chattanooga, and Warfield misses on his 3 attempt. Kenton Major with the rebound. Southwest picks up the ball right away. Tucker fakes the 3, drives to the rim, and
What
gets
a
that
play.
one to go and gets fouled. Dustin Richmond will pick up the foul.
Really impressive drive. That was awesome.
You have to respect that 3-point shot for Maquan Tucker. It's his 3rd year out of high school, went to a junior college, I believe in Kansas, and then transferred to Motlow State, played last year, I believe maybe about a little more than a half a year, led their squad in scoring as he gets the 3-point play. Now 15 for the ball game. Down by 14. They cut the halftime deficit by 3. Woodard pops, and a rebound goes to Warfield as he gets inside and gets fouled. Rob Correa's now in the ball game. Will pick up his 3rd foul. Warfield will go to the line. Warfield at 65% free throw shooter. Will Ferris checks into the ball game. The Jersey Mike's subs for both squads. Christian Shaw in for Correa. And Warfield 2 for 2. Now 3 for 4. Full court pressure by the Salukis. Tucker gets it up court to Shaw. Back to Tucker. And he has that ball stolen, knocked out of bounds by Jaden Taylor, who thinks that either Tucker knocked it out or maybe Shaw touched it before it went out of bounds. But Joey Richardson, the lead referee, now talking to Taylor. Tucker will fire for 3, and it's good.
Goodness. Giving Woodward a little taste of his own medicine.
I'll tell you, it's a bit of a one-on-one competition between those two, I guarantee it. As Woodward wants to outscore that ball, I think hit off of Kenton Major's foot. Saved by Taylor. He's going to go right to the paint, miss, and get a 2nd rebound. He still can't put it in the hoop. 7 tries. Personal foul on Asa Hardyway. Picks up his 2nd. Team 3rd foul, and Taylor will go to the line. First time in this ball game that Jaden Taylor has toed the stripe. Taylor scores it at 17.7 points a game. That's 8th in the conference. Had 12 in the game against Motlow State. Has 14 in the game now. Christian Shaw will pirouette to the basket and have it stolen in a very nice run of the court there by Gabriel Kinsey. It's a nice reverse layup to go. 17-point lead, Southwest. Tucker out to Shaw for 3. Good! Christian Shaw, his first bucket of the ball game. 8th 3 of the game for Ball State. Cut the deficit to 14. Gabriel Kinsey is clearing everybody out. He takes Major right to the basket and gets fouled. I think he had some help come over. Nope. And it's going to be called on Kenton Major, who's looks like he got injured in an area that most men don't want to get injured in. And I'm not talking about the Adam's apple. Kinsey misses the first of two. And he's 0 for 2 at the line. Myquan Tucker faked the three from about 35. Goes to the basket. The foul is called as Tucker goes down awkwardly. Foul's on Davion Warfield, who was completely surprised. Tucker at first looked like he was going to slam that, and didn't he, Cam?
I was gonna go crazy if that happened. There we go.
Shooter's roll for Myquan. $19 unofficially. Kenton Major will take a seat as Drew Page comes in. Major has been fighting I think it's an ankle issue or a foot injury or foot issue at some point a couple weeks ago.
Here we go.
Full court pressure. Davion Warfield just lets everybody run right on by him, so no pressure. Richmond.
Here we go.
As Warfield passes it right to Tucker, who's going to get the assist. Tucker could have knocked that one down. That would have been very helpful. That would have got it under 10. Just rimmed out. Woodard calling for it at the block. He's got it. Double teamed by Tucker and Shaw, and he lowers the shoulder and
There it
drives
is.
right through Myquan Tucker. Nick Woodard will pick up his first foul.
That's the stop we needed. Woodward's getting a little frustrated.
He's being guarded by Tucker. He's not guarding Tucker. Well, now he is. So that's going 1 and 11. Page with the ball fake. He's going to need to call timeout. Gives it up to Willie Wilson just as the clock is going down. He gets hammered in there.
No foul? Nothing?
He gets absolutely hammered. Is that Jordan Brooks? Can't remember. The number is not. I think that is 12. Jordan Brooks is in the game. That was one of those that you either call the foul or you give it back to the team that shot. Tucker with 9 on the clock. Gives it up to Page, and there's another shoulder. Drew Page draws the contact. No whistle, and he gets the bucket. 10-point lead for Southwest. And the Pioneers continue to look for stops here. Woodard's getting the pick left. Now he has Willie Wilson on him, and Wilson's going to pick up the foul 22 feet away from the basket. Woodard was definitely looking to drive on Wilson. Brooks comes out. Richmond will inbound to Woodard, being guarded by Tucker. Gets a pick on the right. Drew Page picks him up and will be called for the infraction. Woodard does not get the shot off the glass to go, though. Woodard will go back to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First one is good. Southwest Tennessee, located down in Memphis, about 4 hours away from Gallatin, maybe about 4.5. Depends on how fast you drive. I know, Cam, you're going the opposite way in Tennessee.
That's right.
Going
That's
over
right.
toward Knoxville.
Home sweet home to
Gatlinburg.
me.
Memphis might as well be in a different state for you, isn't it?
Yeah, might as well be.
Hardyway gives it up, and Page tried to get it to Shaw in the corner. Tapped away. Hardyway is the inbounder when he's in the game. His father, Dr. Sidney Hardyway, is a professor here Inside to Tucker. He's going to roll left and can't get the half hook to go. Had a little bit too much English. Nice.
Nice little finger
Take
roll
to
right
the
there.
basket there by Richmond. A lot of these players for Southwest Tennessee have no problem going and creating a shot for themselves in the paint. Wilson gets it down to Page, getting contact, and he tries to pass that out. That's going to be an assist to him for a layup for Dustin Richmond. Page got himself in trouble and did not have an outlet. Shaw with a high arching three. He had to put a little bit more on that as Woodard was coming. Drew Page will commit the foul. His third personal foul. And the layup is good. Davion Warfield will go to the line for one shot. Lead back up to 15, now 16. Warfield with 14. Page handling the ball. Tried to hit Hardyway, and that pass was knocked out of bounds. 23 on the shot clock, so they have 3 seconds. No, they got a 10-second. Oh, smokes. I don't think Jaden Taylor thought Willie Wilson was going to go right there, but Jaden Taylor's just picked up his 4th foul. Coach Stevens is going to send Gabriel Kinsey into the ballgame. And Jaden Taylor will sit unofficially with 14 points. Kinsey comes back in. Kinsey with 17. Pioneers looked confused. Tucker fires the three. That looked like it was at the end of a shot clock, but there was plenty of time on the shot clock. Kinsey goes right to the rim, and Page, lucky he didn't draw another foul right there. Kinsey is extremely athletic. So is Tucker, and he takes it to the rack and gets fouled. Jerry Taylor will pick up his first personal foul.
There we go.
Tucker with the soft free throw shot. Sabino Otira checks in for Drew Page. Head coach Johnny Lynn sends Otira back on defense. He is, and there's a miss by Tucker. His first miss at the strike tonight. Woodard being guarded by Otira. Pointing to Richmond, telling him it's a two-man game.
Oh, nice defense. Good
Wild
defense.
shot there by Taylor. Ball State has a chance. Gets that shot blocked. And it cut into this 17-point lead. There's a nice assist to Kinsey from Warfield. On the double team, foul by Richmond. And Hardyway will go to the line. That's the third foul on Richmond. Hardyway, first attempts from the free throw line. Mesa shooting under 60% from the free throw strike. Gets that one to go. I think it's a confidence issue. Last year, Cam, he hit about 75%.
Really?
Gets 2 to go there. Third 17 for the game. Hardaway was the leading scorer as a freshman. And again, the lights are going out up here in the mezzanine, and they're going to strobe for a while until somebody figures it out. Hardaway played in 24 games, started 17, averaged 11.7 points a game. Warfield with the lights flashing as one rim out. JoJo Brown in the game now with Asa Hardaway, Myquan Tucker, Sabino Tira, and Rob Correa. Gonna need the scoring is going to come from Hardaway, Tucker, and maybe Otira, but the defense for Warfield there, and the run out, and Warfield gets the easy layup. And now 85-66 Southwest Tennessee as Ball State has taken a full timeout. So with 9:02 to go in the game, we'll take it with them. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
Tim Reese, Cam Hodges, and Nico Wallace back at mezzanine level. And we have lights here now. Not sure what the malfunction is, Cam.
I think it's a timing issue. I think once they're on long enough, they start flashing that they're about to go out. So
we have to get the athletic director, Bobby Hudson, on this. We can't have this. Rob Correa with the ball, looking for a teammate. Too hard a pass for Asa Hardaway, and Kinsey's going to slam one home. JoJo Brown gives it up to Hardaway, who will fire for three, rims out. Jerry Taylor with the rebound and gets the pass up to Kinsey. And the ball is now in the hands of Richmond. Now over to Woodard, being guarded by JoJo Brown. That's a mismatch, folks. Now Tucker, he gets a face full of Woodard. Missed the shot. And there's a chance Myquan Tucker might need some dental work. And they gave that foul to Otira.
and it is hard to stop or slow down at least this Southwest offense.
Got a lot of athleticism out there, no question.
When they go full speed.
Christian Shaw, Kenton Major, and Willie Wilson check in. Jerry Taylor, Gabriel Kinsey, Dustin Richmond, Davion Warfield, and Nick Woodard in the ball game for Southwest. Woodard is 6 for 6 from the free throw line here in the second half. Christian Shaw working the point, gives it up to Major. Now over to Tucker, who gets a screen. He's going to go all the way around, go to the basket, gives it up to Kenton Major, goes underneath the basket, and gets an easy two. Major now with 4 points. Myquan Tucker back guarding Woodard, and it almost looks like Woodard rises to that level. That's his first field goal of the second half. 24 for Woodard, and there's Sabino Tira. I don't know how he does it, but he gets to the backboard. He's got 12 in the ball game. Down by 21 as the lights flash again. Kenton Major comes around, and there's a wide open Davion Warfield underneath the basket. Didn't think I was going to need my book light up here, but you good, Nico? You're not getting scared, are you? In the dark over here is Christian Shaw's three is short, and a run out to Warfield, contested by Wilson, but Warfield rises high. And this is that point in time that I was telling you. There's another bad pass.
Got to slow down. Slow down, let the play develop.
Warfield will shoot for three, and it will be in and out. And there's another run out for Tucker. We might see a slam, and we will.
There it is. There it is.
Myquan Tucker with the easy flush. He has 23 for the game. 6 minutes to go in the half. 95-72. Major putting the body on, but Taylor gets the kind roll and will get the bucket. Major will get his second foul. Drew Page will check in for Christian Shaw, and Hardaway checks in for Kenton Major. Athletic Director Bobby Hudson having to get up and down, I guess, and go and turn the lights back on.
Man, he is on it tonight. He's been going in and out of this gymnasium all night long at full speed.
Well, he cooks the hot dogs. He's looks like he doesn't have any softball help in the concession stand as Tucker misses an up and under move right there. Rebound to Drew Page. Otira tried to hang in the air, couldn't get that one to go. Fouls on Jerry Taylor. 2 fouls on Taylor, and Otira will go to the free throw line, where he hit 2 in the first half. He's 3 for 3. There's Taylor with 4 fouls, checking back in the ball game. Taylor will. So we have Jerry Taylor and Jaden Taylor, both from Memphis. As Otira misses that free throw. Willie Wilson, the quick hands, knocks it out of bounds. Apparently, Jordan Brooks is confused about what's happening here. Four seconds to get it across the timeline, and they get it. Alley-oop to Jordan Brooks. That was too easy right there, Cam.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Three-pointer is strong by Tucker. Block shot by Tucker. And there's Warfield trying to put it right back up, and he's being held by Tucker. That'll be his 3rd personal foul, and Davion Warfield will go to the season. He is leaving Jordan Brooks hanging right there. Jordan Brooks wanted to give him 5 so bad. Warfield had no idea what was happening there. Warfield hits the first. Gene LaFleur checks in. (100-73). 5 minutes still left on the clock, or 1 tick less. Warfield misses. 21 unofficially for Davion Warfield. Taekwon Tucker looking to get his shot, but can't get it. Hardaway retrieves it in the backcourt, but dribbled it off of Dustin Richmond. It is white basketball. Richmond was going to inbound it. Wilson's going to be giving it up to Tucker, who gives it up to Page. Goes in. Hardaway will try to get it over the trees, and Gene LaFleur is able to get it over, but I'm pretty sure he couldn't see the rim there. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Saluki basketball. Jaden Taylor looking to drive. Blocked by Willie Wilson. Gives it up to Tucker. Let's see if he's going to be.
Oh, Lord.
Brooks started to go after him, but held off, and Tucker thought there was going to be some contact there.
There we go.
And there's a turnover by the Salukis. Jaden Taylor once again looking at official Joey Richardson with surprise on his face. 100-75. 4:12 to go. This is now all about padding stats. The outcome probably not in doubt. Let's say total collapse. Otira has movement or room inside. Can't get that shot to go. Jaden Taylor now working on Hardaway. Gives it up to Warfield, who throws it out of bounds. Hardaway been quiet in the second half. He gets a shot off there. No good, and there's another run out. 2-on-1 up court to Warfield. That is easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you don't get back on defense, that's going to happen for 3.5 more minutes.
Oh, Lord.
Tucker's looking like he's trying to hide, like, I didn't touch that, I didn't touch that. Hardaway gives it up to Otira. Cross-court pass to Wilson for three. Been a while since he shot one. Drew Page gets in there and the rebound and the garbage bucket for Page. It's now 6. Whistle blows, and Jordan Brooks will check in for Gene LaFleur. Run out by Taylor. And Willie Wilson's going to pick up that foul. Wilson with his second personal foul. At the line, Jaden Taylor, who's 2 for 2. Hello to all the Southwest Tennessee fans out there. Not many, if any, traveled in here. At this point, not a whole lot of folks in Pickle Fieldhouse. Next ball game for Ball State is at Motlow on Saturday. Women at 2 and men at 4 as Otira works inside. Can't get it. Tucker tried the rebound slam, and it's no good. 3-on-1, give up to Brooks by Richmond. An easy bucket. Wilson's going to go and reverse. And
pretty little reverse layup. Oh, where was
Hardaway thinking Taylor's there, and or thinking that Willie Wilson was there, and he was not. 108-79, 2 minutes and change to go in this ball game. Three-point shot is a little strong. Gene LaFleur looking for his first bucket of the game. JoJo Brown comes down with a rebound. Willie Wilson back at the rim again. Tucker's follow, no good. Step back three, Warfield, no good. Tucker with 1.5 to go. Give it up to JoJo Brown. He gives it to Page. He'll go right at Gene LaFleur, and it goes out of bounds. Coach Lynn emptying the bench here is Tyler Bishop and Abraham Quay check in. 22, Bishop, 6'4", 200-pound freshman from Hunters Lane High School. Abraham Quay, 6'6", freshman from Antioch, Tennessee. 29-point deficit. Inside to LaFleur, working on Page, and the half hook, no good. Quay with a rebound, but the pass to Wilson is stolen. Davion Warfield misses a three. Richmond will pick up the junk foul for his fourth personal. We are under a minute to go. Mason Vickroy will wait for Drew Page to shoot free throws as Luther Lamari. Lamari checks in, 6'6" freshman from Beach High School. Mason Vickroy is Drew Page gets the high arch to go in. Vickroy. They will have to wait as Page misses the free throw. Will Ferris with JoJo Brown on him. Go to the rack, kick out. Three is no good. Timeout called so that Mason Vickroy can get in the ball game for 29.4 seconds. Drew Page will come out. Abraham Quay, JoJo Brown, Tyler Bishop, Mason Vickroy, and Luther Lamori in the game. Let's see who's going to get a shot here in this offensive possession. Vickroy underneath. Bishop will drive and have his shot attempt knocked out of bounds by Gene LaFleur. Abraham Quay will inbound the basketball with 20.3. Shot clock is off. Into Vickroy looking for teammate, and he gets it to Brown. They want to go inside to Vickroy. Abraham Quay has to save it from going out of bounds, and they're going to throw it up ahead, and Southwest will dribble it out. 108-80 is how this game will end. Ball State will fall to 2-8 in conference play and 3-17 overall. Southwest Tennessee gets their third conference win against 5 losses and move to 6-14 overall. We'll take a quick break and come back with final statistics. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee, like those that have come before. Blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
Tim Reese back with Cam Hodges and Nico Wallace as the Pioneers have gone down in defeat 108-80. Here are the final unofficial statistics since they don't add up. So you'll have to check the box score as soon as it's input by your respective teams. But this is how I have it, as best as I could keep up in that second half. For the visitors, leading scorer was Nick Woodard. He had 24. And both Gabriel Kinsey and Davion Warfield, 23 apiece. 22 possibly for Jaden Taylor. So 4 players with 20-plus points for the Salukis. 7 for Jordan Brooks, 6 for Dustin Richmond, 2 for Jerry Taylor, and 1 for Will Ferris. Adds up to 106, but they scored 108. So we have to check that in the box score. Cam, it ain't perfect, okay?
No,
when the game goes that fast. For the Pioneers, leading scorer and the leading scorer in the league, Mike-Juan Tucker with 25 points. 13 each for Asa Hardyway and Sabina Otira, 12 for Willie Wilson. 7 for Drew Page, 5 Christian Shaw, and 2 for Kenton Major. And that totals, I think, 79, and they scored 80 for the game. So I'm wrong on both ends, but I'm pretty close. And if it was the IRS, we would consider this not considered material. And in a 28-point game, it's not, Cam.
It's not.
So, Cam, first time on the broadcast with the headset. What do you think?
It was pretty fun. It's a different view, and I enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, you did an excellent job. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Just off the cuff, there was no plan to this at all, was there?
None.
Kayla Pika and Stephen Bell over there to your left, baseball players, they wish they would have got on this microphone.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
They did.
Kayla Pika played a little bit of basketball at 6'8" over there at Overton High School, but I don't know if Stephen Bell played at Ravenwood. Did you fire up any bricks at Ravenwood there, Stephen Bell? No. 2 baseball players for the Vol State Pioneers. So, well, that'll do it for a while here. Home games, they'll go on the road for 2 games. Saturday at Motlow State, and then a week from tonight at Columbia State. Be back home on Saturday, February 10th. Not sure if we're going to have an audio broadcast, but we should have a video at least for you Vol State fans. Not sure if we have a broadcaster, as the Saturdays will be taken up by baseball. That's the reason they came to Vol State. So that'll be a 4-game weekend series against Southwest Illinois College for baseball here at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. So the next broadcast that I will be a part of will be in 2 weeks against Dyersburg State, home game where the Lady Pioneers, who, if you weren't with us earlier, got their first conference win against the Lady Salukis. And they will be ready to go at Motlow. We'll see how that goes. But it was great to see the women get that win, Cam.
It was good. It was good.
Very excited for Coach Otis Key and his ladies. So for Athletic Director Bobby Hudson and Head Coach Johnny Lynn, and a big thanks to Nico Wallace directing our games tonight, and for Cam Hodges coming in and sitting down with a headset and offering some analysis. This is Tim Reese saying God bless you, and we will talk to you in a couple weeks. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.